Hi, so I've got a method for the perler beads if you want to be able to peel them off nicely without them sticking to the wax paper. We've done a lot of trial and error with this, and I found a method that's foolproof where you can get these off without wax paper sticking to them. So I'll show you. So you're gonna take wax paper, and you can use just a regular regular wax paper. You don't need the special sheets in the store that are pricey. So you're going to, I've got my perler bead thing here ready to be ironed. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna do your normal, make sure the wax paper is big enough that you can get both sides. So you're gonna iron your piece and make sure you do a good job so that they all melt together. You don't wanna have them, like, see how they're just a bunch of holes still? You don't want it like that. You want it to melt together, but you don't wanna overdo it because it can actually warp this plate that they're sitting on. I've done that. I've deformed plates and then you can't use them. I've gotten it too hot. You want the setting to be on, I don't know if you can see that, like kind of right between the hottest and then the next down. It's right between linen / cotton and synthetic. I found that's a good setting. Don't use the steam. The steam doesn't make it glide well. It just causes problems. So use it on a dry setting, medium high, and you just kind of keep moving around. Don't get too wild, especially in the beginning before the beads are really melting, because I've had them pop off and start going sideways under the wax paper, and then it's a pain. So that's about right. See, they're kind of melted, but not too crazy. And then what you do is you flip it over. It's kind of stuck together, but you take that off, and then you're gonna iron this side. Okay. Second side always goes quicker because it's already hot. Depending on the brand of beads, some take longer than others. You just have to kind of eyeball it. The perler brand beads actually melt way nicer, and they have like a creamier look to them. They connect a bit better together, but the cheaper brands take longer and don't melt as good. So anyway, you're gonna flip it back to the first side. And what I used to do in the past was just peel it off. The beads would stick to the wax paper, and there was chunks of wax paper all over the finished piece, and it didn't look nice, and the kids and I'd be trying to scratch the wax paper off. It would just ruin the art. So make sure it's cool enough. If you peel too soon, the beads are still melty. They will start to come up with the wax paper. So kind of just wait a second. Cool it off a little bit, and then all you need is one of these extra pieces, like what you use for the perler beads. Get a flat-edged one. I'll use the pink because that's easier to see. And you're going to set it on your item, and you're going to push it down and just pull that wax paper off as you peel. Okay, and then it comes off really cleanly. Okay, so then you're gonna flip over to the other side, and you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna hold this down on the edge, and you're gonna just peel that back as this is pushing down on the piece. And then it comes off really clean and nice, no extra wax paper. I hope that helps somebody out. Yeah, give it a try.